Congressional District debate with Republican Representative Yvette and Democratic challenger Vasquez. Now, our moderators, Tessa and Rose.
Well, good evening, New Mexico. We are, if you can believe it, 18 days away from Election Day. Not only covers large portions of southern New Mexico, but a significant chunk of Albuquerque's west side and the South Valley.
Running to represent this district is incumbent Republican Yvette. Opposing her tonight is Democrat Vasquez. Gabe?
They are both joining us here. Here are the rules for our candidate. Representative Yvette, you will begin.
Great. I'm Yvette. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I have been so honored to be the voice of the 2nd Congressional District. I am blessed because I am a small business owner. I'm Yvette, and I look forward to this debate this evening.
Thank you, Representative Vasquez. Vasquez, you may go now.
Buenas noches a los nuevos mexicanos. Es un placer estar aquí con ustedes y ser su candidato para el segundo distrito de Nuevo Mexico. That's why I'm running for this seat. Thank you so much, and I look forward to this debate.
Okay, our first topic concerns our border with Mexico. What is your assessment of the situation on the border? Mr. Vasquez, will you begin with you?
This is the 2nd largest border district in New Mexico, and whoever represents this district has a deep responsibility. Now, it's been far too long since Congress has been actually able to work. Now, we see that with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, we see that with the Gadsden Purchase, and we see that in our agricultural economy.
Representative Harrell, it is your turn. 60 seconds.
The persons winning the war on the open border are the cartel. We absolutely must stop this human trafficking. I've stood up and to provide the Border Patrol the tools they need, but we need to do a better job of working to secure our national border.
Mr. Vasquez, you have 30 seconds for a rebuttal.
I was the chair of the Southwest Border Security Task Force and actually worked directly with our patrol agent-in-chief. That's something I'm willing to do.
It's about time.
Mr. Vasquez, thank you. Representative Harrell, you also have 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's be very clear. My opponent said he wants to melt the ice, and that's why I want to be your voice in Washington.
My body, my choice. Should it apply in both cases? And Representative Harrell, you get to answer first.
Everybody knows that I am pro-life. With the rape, incest, and to save the life of the mother, we can do better, and everybody should have a voice in this matter.
Mr. Vasquez, your thoughts?
Don't interfere. Don't interfere.
Congresswoman, you have 30 seconds for a rebuttal here.
It did not change any of New Mexico's abortion laws, and it didn't deny for any woman. Like Gabe said, personal. It should be made between a woman, their family, their doctor, and use it for political gain.
Thank you, Representative Harrell. Mr. Vasquez, you have 30 seconds for a rebuttal.
I value freedom in this country.
Mr. Vasquez, thank you. Positions, whether that's voting to not accept election results. Mr. Vasquez, how do you explain those political positions to extreme who believe they're voters? Mr. Vasquez, you may answer first.
Now, I support the looting. I support defunding the police. I support any of the riots that have happened in this country. We should be able to work on.
Thank you. Representative Harrell, your response.
What I want to talk about is defunding the police. Vasquez, you were on TV talking about funding the police, dismantling the police, funding the system. You actually voted grant funding. You voted even when the chief of police asked for that funding to be put into play, and it had been there for 10 years.
Now, that grant that Congresswoman Harrell is talking about, actually replaced that money the next city council session that we had, and I have supported our police.
No one condones what happened on January 6th. I certainly didn't, and those who trespass should be held accountable.
Oil and gas. How do you balance its significance?
Well, I'm not all of the above energy person, but I'm also a realist, and we have to unleash American energy. It's the best thing we can be doing for not only America, but for our allies around the world.
Well, look, I fully support our oil and gas workers in the southeast part of New Mexico. We can have a two-track approach that includes unlocking New Mexicans first.
We need traditional energy sources to even meet some of this green. It's time to shut it all down, eradicate it, stop fracking. We can't trust that in Washington, D.C.
Thank you. Well, first, I just got to say, I'm disappointed, and that's what I represent.
Elections. Why or why not? You may go first.
Level of uncertainty.
Well, I'm proud to have been a co-sponsor of the Save Our Democracy Act. We have no choice but to look at those. People want fair and transparent elections. Why Griffin wasn't on the ballot, his endorsement 2 years ago has to do with anything we're talking about this evening.
The integrity of who we are as a people, it is rooted, and the foundation is it.
A right to vote, and I would just hope that everybody would exercise their right to vote.
Crime. How do you view the federal roles, and what is the district's crime problems in fighting them? Representative Harrell, you start.
Thank you. Standing shoulder to shoulder with them and supporting them. But look, what we have to be doing is supporting the police, not defunding them like Gabe Vasquez wants to do.
Let's just get the record straight. I don't support. My record shows that. And we are running for office based on our record.
It is now time for closing statements.
You will each, Congresswoman Yvette, you will go first.
What a great debate. And in November, Gabe nor I will be the most important people on the ballot. You will be. God bless you, and God bless America.
Vasquez, your closing remarks.
Muchas gracias. Es un placer estar aquí con ustedes. My name is Vasquez, and I humbly ask for your support. I would be so happy to represent. I ask for your support. My name is Vasquez. Muchas gracias.
And with that, we are at the end of our congressional debate.